how is the behavior or the behavioral pattern we tested, and then we let you know. That is when it comes to the vendors or the products, what we deal with the traffic in the network. But what about the humans? Because you know that in India, the major tool used by any of the attackers or the persons who want to go ahead and attack any network or the end user will be social engineering. Hope you might have observed it already. That has become a powerful tool. Talking to a person in an organization and understanding what's happening in the organization, how are the devices sitting, how it is being operated, what kind of passwords is being used, what kind of security measures is being taken, is all done through the social engineering. And most of the things are discussed on the social media. Because you might be also knowing about the attacks which is happening on the phone also. That's the mobile phone what I'm talking. Hope you must be remembering about the case what is running right now, just 2 days before, where they say that there was a phone crack for our well-known case, which is Saran Gowda's son's case, which is running now. How was that happened? Was it the police again or some other person? Was there a software used? Because most of us know that there are a couple of softwares to track the phone calls or to take the access of the phone or the laptops is being sold now. How that can be controlled? Because that's a big question for us. Because we know that whenever it comes to the law, IT law, not to say but to discuss, India is not having a strong IT law, right? Because when we talk about the hackers or the attackers in any other country, we usually think about the legal aspects related to that. But how many of us we think about the legal aspects added to an attacker or the hacker who is coming up and saying that he wants to become an hacker? So this has become a big question now. Because from our team, we do support the police and other teams who are requiring for the digital evidence or the digital analysis for any of the cases. So we know how the cases are running on. Every day we see new cases, new attacks, which has been very common, which is very non-technical stuff. Hope you might have remembered one case where the ATM was attacked using a toothpick. Does anybody remember that? It was just a year before. So what kind of technology was used there? Nothing. He was able to understand how the transaction happens, how the session starts and how the session ends in the ATM. And he just used a toothpick, which doesn't cost more than 10 paise. So those kind of the attacks and the threats we are seeing in India. I don't say that we are not seeing in the other countries, but in major thing we are seeing in India. How are we going to control these things? Because these are the important things we need to know, as he was talking about the DEFCON. In the rest of the countries, we know that we are having the professional hackers. And whenever we do seminars, workshops, and so on with the conference, whenever we talk to the youngsters, especially the students, and when we raise a question asking what they want to be, they say that they want to be the hackers because they are paid very high. Is that what we are looking? Or we are looking for the people, the professional hackers, who are trained to go ahead and protect us on the security aspects? So these are the questions we are seeing, these are the threats we are seeing. Nor with the technical stuff, we are seeing the middleman attacks also. Hope you must be knowing there are so many cyber cafes in India where we are not having any licensed stuff running over there. We will be having the keyloggers over there sitting. We will be having a lot of other software sitting over there, where whenever there is a session started or ended, or whenever the browser is being used for some banking, the data is being stored, or your identity is being stored. How far it is legal? Nobody has questioned about it. Nobody has raised the question because there is no major case is being yet registered. That's what we notice. So are these not the threats we are seeing? Yes, these are, but we are not concentrating on that. Because these are the things which we need to concentrate and say that yes, we are going to be secured from these threats. Because when we talk about the threat, we saw that the shell shock now. We saw that, okay, this is what is happening, but we didn't see what's the minor thing, that is at the level one where it started with. Because at the other countries, we see that they are prepared enough to go ahead and handle the threats. But here we need to start it from level 1 to level 7, including our 8th level, that is our layer 3, where we are sitting and where the attackers are using the common tools like the social engineering. And we know that nowadays the social networks are also being attacked. And we know that every day we get a lot of calls and the messages saying that we aren't that lottery, this, that. But we don't know where is our data is being leaking. Is it from our ISPs? Is it from our bank data, that is customer data is being sold? Where is it being leaking? It's a threat what we are seeing every day, but we are not concentrating. We hardly question that those guys who call saying that whether you want an ICICI Bank credit card, asking them who gave our number. Most of the guys don't even know our name, they just get the numbers. Hope you must be knowing that these kind of records will be sold for less than 15 paise per record. But where is it getting leaked? It might be from our phone registration part, that is whenever we are registering at the SIM, or it might be at the bank, or it might be at the lucky draws where we drop in our names and numbers at the malls, or it might be from our credit card information. How many of you remember the credit cards which were duplicated, where they arrested 1,600 credit cards were taken up by the guys who were preparing the duplicate cards? Isn't it an attack what we are facing now? Is our bank safe now? We don't know. What kind of transaction is happening on my account? I don't know if it is being transferred from my account to some other country's account. Who knows? So these are also the common attacks we are seeing, apart from our technical attacks now. So probably, I get a chance again, probably we might look into the question related to this and see what are the security steps we are taking for this. Because we know that the security steps should be taken from any individual initially. Then only we can go ahead and concentrate asking what's our government doing for our security, the personal, or the sensitive data, what we are sharing. Because you know that in any country, the data will be there sitting. Because now you know that we are having our Aadhaar cards. Everybody's data, including our thumbs impression, our complete data for everything is sitting. But where is it sitting? It is sitting in some other third party or the third party country's server. Is it safe? What if it is being already shared with some other party? Do we know that? We don't know. So these are the questions which raises when it comes to our country and our security and the threats what we are seeing every day. I posit this.
Thanks, Shubha. So